Hey guys, today I'm going to be showcasing both Rio and ESCANOR with his Vanguard familiar, and they are both very insanely OP. I'm going to have to place ESCANOR off the bat because I forgot I left this on, but I was just messing around with some units, testing them out. But yeah, let's get straight into it. With ESCANOR's Vanguard familiar, he's doing 558k on placement with a small circle into cone behind it for his AoE. When you get into the next upgrade, he's doing 1.3 million with a small cone. After that, he's doing 3 mil with a wider cone, and then at max, he's got a bigger circle with 5.65 million. Now, he goes from 5.65 by himself. With Shoko, he will go up to 6.1. After that, if you want to pop ult, he has 6.97, so he's nearly at 7 mil. He has almost a 1 million buff from Shoko alone. Now, I have the Blazing Inferno Memorial because that's his optimum one. It's better than his own one for him. But if you want to do stages just with ESCANOR by himself, like World Lines, his Memorial is much better. I'll put his passes on the screen right here. And now I'm going to show you guys the Familiar's passes. Earned Arrogance does 200% extra damage for the ESCANOR. Control of the Sun gives him 1 hour stack every 30 seconds, so when this unit is upgraded, gain 1 hour stack automatically. It increases the buff at max hour stacks from 30% to 100% extra damage. This unit gains ultimate on placement, which is the mode I popped just now, which makes him look like this. So because he's got 12 hour stacks, he gets an extra 100%. So with all the buffs onto him, he's getting 4.4 times damage than usual. And with the next passive, Prideful Blaze, when this unit attacks an enemy inflicted with burn, follow up with attack 3. Follow-ups from this unit apply intense burn for 70% of his damage, which is around 3.5 million, maybe a bit less. Follow-ups from this unit apply, I just said that, increase this value by 5% per burned unit slot. So if you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, he's getting an extra 25%, so you're getting 95% damage for the intense burn. Now with Rio starts off with a small circle. Once you get her to the next slot, she gets full AoE with 1.17 mil, and then eventually she does 1.4, 10-second cooldown, 66.3 range. Now her passes are what make her really OP. She's better when you pair her with Sakuna because of the bleed passive that she has, which I'm about to show you now. So this unit has Splash. When a unit splash basic attacks an enemy, repeat the target's damage to all enemies within 20 studs. Now when she has Splash with Bleed, anytime this unit damages an enemy, inflict bleed for 50% of this unit's damage over 8 seconds. After applying bleed to the same enemy 4 times, detonate all bleeds in range, across the map it seems, for 200% of bleed damage. So if someone you have is doing 4 million bleed, every enemy in range is taking 8 mil. But imagine every enemy in range has 2 mil, that 4 mil bleed, and then her passive activates while she's fully AoE. That's 8 mil times however many units are in the range. So imagine there's 30, 8 mil times 30. If there's 100, 8 mil times 100, 800 mil. Insane numbers of damage. After that, follow up with attack 3. Faithful Promise, whenever this unit attacks a bleeding enemy, apply Rupture and buff this unit's damage by 100% for 10 seconds. After this unit applies bleed to the same enemy 4 times, follow-up attacks stun that enemy for 2 seconds. As you can see, she's got her 100% extra buff and she's doing 3 mil. However, her optimal trait is not Monarch, it's actually Deadeye. I just thought I'd show you guys how she is with Monarch. But yeah, you want to bring Curse Doctor all the time just because of the buff. I mean, she goes from how much? 1.2. She gets an extra 220k damage buff, which is just you want that. You know what I mean? I haven't got godly stats on it yet, so she probably does way more. But I'd recommend you to get both ESCANOR's Vanguard Familiar, Memoria, and definitely get Ryu because she's going to be very important for future teams. I can already tell, just because of the fact that she does that little bleed thing with everyone in range. Probably the whole map for all I know, but I'm assuming it's in range because it'll be a bit too broken to look across the whole map. But Ryu, broken, bring her to everything if you have bleed units equipped, especially if you have Sakuna with you. But yeah, that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you all next time.